Hello, Next Gen Personal Finance educators. My name is Jared Davidoff. I am the Financial Readiness Leader for Intuit, and what I am going to do today is take you through our IRS Free File program to help your students learn how to practice filing their taxes. This is part one of a two-part series for these videos. Number one, we are going to go through the curriculum, understand how it's laid out, and then how you can use this to teach your students, whether it's in class or from a virtual environment. And then the second follow-up video to this is going to be how to actually go through the process of the filing taxes using the IRS Free File program, in which we will have both of these materials side by side. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and maximize this for you. So again, these materials will be available to you in a package format or broken out, depending on how you would like to use it. So what we have here for you, number one, is a checklist. This checklist is meant and was built so you can follow it step by step to understand how you need to do this to get started. I highly recommend doing this first before you just give it to your students. So what you're going to go ahead and do with this checklist is you're going to connect to the tool using the educational link here. If you go to Google and you type in IRS Free File Program for Education, you won't find it. Again, you will need to click the logo that's here and also going throughout the forms that you'll see below. We're going to create our fictional account. We're going to select and choose the W-2 profile that we'd like to use today. And then we're going to actually practice filing the taxes. And then we're going to complete and print. So you have the option to print off your W-2s, or you can have your students download them and turn them into you, and you can find the answer keys as well as attached. So now, next we have our guide to TurboTax. This is a step-by-step guide to take you and your students through the tool. So the first thing we're going to be doing is creating our fictitious account. And it can be anything, ranges from taxes are fun at intuiteducation.com to, let's just say maybe it's like, I want to play outside at intuiteducation.com. It can be whatever you would like, but your students will need different accounts. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and follow these steps all the way through to the end. All right. And then once your students get into the simulation, it's going to start off with getting to know a little bit about you, and this is where the W-2s will kick in that you will use below. Again, you make sure you use the W-2s and not your own personal information. This is a simulated student environment, so what ends up happening is the student data gets deleted, but regardless, again, remember we want to use the fictitious W-2s that we have below. Once we go ahead and make it through and figure out the W-2 that we want to use, we're going to start entering that W-2 here. Moving on to step 4. Great. We're going to move on to deductions and credits. Okay, step 5. Keep moving on. And then once we get to the end, we're going to see a ready to file. You will notice this after you go through federal and state, depending on which W-2 you decide to select. And the reason why is because different states obviously have different filings. And if you don't have a state, then obviously you'll just go through federal, or you may go through both. But what you will see is ready to file, and then you'll see your final numbers. Once your students see your final numbers, you have the ability to complete and print. Again, complete and print. And then your students can either download or print and then hand it in to you. Once you make it through the how-to guide, we have the W-2 descriptions here for you. These range from easy to difficult and roughly take anywhere from only 30 to 45 minutes. So Ezra, for example, is the simplest W-2. He's a high school part-time student. Ada, she has a 1098-T, and then she also donated to charity, so her tax filings are going to be a little bit more difficult. Dirk Lohani has multiple W-2s, so the students will have to go in and enter multiple W-2s into the IRS Free File program. And then last but not least, we have Carissa Reddig, who incorrectly marked on her W-4 that she has 6 allowances, and she now owes money back to the government. So again, it goes from easy to most difficult. Once you make it through the W-2 descriptions, all we have here is just the different types of W-2s. And what you will want to make sure that you do with your students is make sure that they read through this paragraph. This paragraph is important because there's information in here that the students will need to be able to populate within the tool. So let's just go through our quick example here. So we can see he received his W-2 from his employer and he needs to file his taxes for the first time. He heard about the IRS free file program, but he's a bit nervous. So Ezra is 18, he lives at home. So obviously we're going to use lives at home. His parents do not claim him as a dependent. For tax purposes, he is single. He has one job, and then here is his birthday. All right, so once we understand that, there will be questions that come up in the tool. So make sure the students pay attention to the W-2 scenario depending on which ones they select. You will then make sure you use the W-2 to actually practice filing taxes. Up at the top, we have Ezra's, or whichever W-2 you select, the Social Security number. We have the employer EIN. We have the address. We have Ezra's address. We have wages, tips, and compensation. We have federal income tax withheld, Social Security tax withheld. We have the Medicare tax withheld. And then we also have down here the state wages and tips, again, depending on which W-2 you select. There will be some questions that come up, like did Ezra serve in the National Guard or is Ezra legally blind? As these come up, feel free to click no. And all of these W-2s are the same. You get a quick paragraph, you get a W-2, and then example for Ada, because she has her 1098-T, there is the tuition statement, and then also her donation to charity. For Dirk, we have the multiple W-2s, and this is because he had 2 jobs throughout the year. So we have Nike up here, and then below we have Evotech Logistics. And then last but not least, we have Carissa. Awesome, and she's just gonna have one simple W-2, but again, she categorized her allowances on her W-4 with her employee. So this is everything you need to go ahead and get started. Again, this has been adapted to use in class or from e-learning, and what you can do is just hand this over to your students if you'd like, or have it downloaded through Google Docs or Google Classroom, and your students are ready to get started. So with that, I will turn it over to you guys, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions.